Hello everybody, I'm Jackie K. Cooper, and my entertainment rundown for today is a review of the film The Call of the Wild. Now this movie is based on a book by Jack London. People have been reading Jack London's books for years and years and years and years and years. And they're favorites, especially from young males, like the adventure that's shown in his books. It all takes place in the wild frontier, Canada, etc. And you just like that suspense, action, thrills of the movie. This film focuses on a dog named Buck, and you've got to accept the fact that this dog, who's really big and supposed to just be a big dog, is computer generated. They had an actual person. They put the stickers on to do whatever how they do CGI, and so for a lot of the action, the human is portraying the dog, but it looks like a dog, but it's just the dog could do everything except write his own life story. I mean, he's that much of a humanized dog. It's kind of the Lion King type of CGI animation, which looks real. But Buck, starts off, he belongs to a judge played by Bradley Whitford, and then he gets kidnapped or dog-napped, and then ends up with another person owning him, and then another person owning him, etc. And he finally ends up with Harrison Ford, who is a man whose son has died, and he and his wife have drifted apart. And he's wants to go out into the wild, not to look for gold, which is at this time of the years that people are doing. It's like the gold rush, that era. But he heads into the wilderness just to be out in the wild. And his companion on this journey is the dog Buck. And Harrison Ford's character doesn't really become an integral part of the story till like a third of the movie is underway. You keep thinking, when's Harrison Ford gonna really take over here? But you're a third, to maybe close to halfway through the film, because he's been working the Buck has been serving as a sled dog for a character portrayed by Omar. And he was the guy who was in the film The Untouchables. It's a movie that several years back, it was a French film. It was just fantastic. And he plays the guy who delivers the mail in the wilderness, along with his partner, played by Karen Gillan. And so you have that whole aspect, and then it moves to the Harrison Ford part. But Harrison Ford makes the movie. I mean, come on. The man is, a legend. He's had legendary roles. And he takes a simple role like this guy, who's just looking for what's out there in the wild and trying to find in some way a way of redemption, because he wasn't the father that he thought he should be, probably wasn't the husband that he thought he should be. But Harrison Ford just gets into it. You're immediately drawn to him. Harrison Ford is in his late 70s now, and he still is able to pull off this kind of adventuresome role. Not Indiana Jones, but he does a lot of physical feats in this film. He just announced that on television, I saw that there's going to be another Indiana Jones movie. They start filming it this summer, so there's going to be even more Harrison Ford out there. But this film, The Call of the Wild, like I say, is based on a Jack London book. It's rated PG because there is some violence in the film. I scored it 7 out of 10. I really got into it. Once I got over the CGI effects, and the dog acting so human, and knowing that it wasn't really a dog in some scenes, it was really just somebody who they had done the special effects on to make look like a dog. Once you buy into that, you can just go with the movie the rest of the way. So, Call of the Wild, PG, violence, 7 out of 10 for me. Reach down there, hit the subscriber button. We want you to be part of all of these events with the movies, where I tell you what I think about them. But for today, this has been Jackie K. Cooper's Entertainment Rundown with a review of Call of the Wild.